Okay, so tell me about Stella Adler.
Yes.
The university college. No, it's not a university.
It's a conservatory.
Conservatory, right? Okay. What do you do there? Is it like, do you choose your classes? Tell me.
So they have a 2-year conservatory program, which is set. So if you do the whole program, they tell you what classes you're taking every term. Terms are about 2 months each. But I have been doing it part-time because of, long story, my visa type. I was able to also work. So the plan was part-time classes at Stella Adler, part-time acting roles. I've been acting in verticals. I've been doing lots of small things in the industry as well. Then we'll
You
get
can
into
only
that.
work in the industry?
I can what?
You can only work in the industry, or can you work like as a barista in Starbucks?
I can work in anything. That's my
Oh,
visa.
in anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you
Yeah.
have you done that? Have you or you haven't needed to work as something other than acting?
No, I haven't worked in anything other than that.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. It means you're doing great.
Yeah.
Okay, so Stella Adler.
So how does it work? So
yeah.
basically, Stella Adler is so there's the godfather of acting, which was this Russian director, writer, and actor himself, Stanislavski,
Mhm.
who changed the acting world forever. Because when you think acting 100 years ago, or the first black and white films, acting was very dramatic and
Yeah.
exaggerated. So to anyone watching, it didn't correspond to reality per se. So he changed the game in Russia by having actors emulate real life on stage. And then he moved to America. That method became very famous. And in in New York first. So in New York, he started the Actor Studio, where some of the biggest acting professors, his first students, came out of. So there's the very famous Meisner method, Lee Strasberg, Stella Adler method, and others. I believe also among his first actors, I believe was Marlon Brando studied with him, and then he became Stella Adler's protege. And these methods are different because this second wave of professors changed his method in their own way, adapting it to what their beliefs were. So the two biggest ones that came out of it, in my perspective, are Lee Strasberg, which has a school here in LA, and Stella Adler. They, of course, started in New York and then opened schools in LA. So there's always a big debate between actors about what method is best.
What do you think?
I mean, I'm biased, of course, but I think Stella Adler is healthier because the difference between Lee Strasberg and Stella Adler is that Lee Strasberg draws from an actor's real life experiences to relate the character's pain in a scene to a pain that you've already felt. It blends those two, and what comes out is, let's say someone in the play dies while you're thinking about a family member that also passed away, which I think is torturous. And I also think that that can drain that specific memory. You can only use that because, I mean, because as an actor, and if you're doing theater, you're using that every single day in every performance. So eventually, and it's happened to me, this memory that would draw you to tears, by the 50th time you use it in another project, or a different scene, or whatever, you eventually become desensitized to it. So that's why I believe that it's unhealthy, and that it kind of
This is the Lee Strasberg
that's
one.
Lee Strasberg.
Okay.
That's Lee Strasberg. So I think that it's unhealthy because you're reopening wounds that you're trying to heal, and because they stop being as efficient later on. So that's Lee Strasberg.
Okay.
Stella
I
Adler.
thought you said Stella Adler.
No.
Okay,
That's Lee Strasberg.
Okay.
Stella Adler, what they do is, what they teach is that you should do very deep analysis of the script. So they have a specific method of how to analyze a script, and then any gaps that you have that are different between you and the character, you actually have to create memories of yourself. Sorry, you have to create the memories of the character, which is very weird. You actually have to sit down and take time. We get taught how to do this. You take time with your eyes closed, either in your bed, sitting down. Some people do it in a bathtub, and close your eyes and relive certain key memories that your character has. So you relive memories. Let's say this character's brother died. You relive memories in your character's childhood with this character. When you would play soccer together, the first time
Ate
you
dinner
ate
together.
dinner together.
Yeah.
You, let's say something traumatic happened to your character, so you relive your character's fights with their parents. So you actually create fake memories, and as humans, we're able to do so well that these memories actually feel real on stage, and you can make yourself cry from a bunch of
Fake
fake
memories.
memories.
Yeah. Incredible. And which one's the one that you feel like sensory details about your character? Like you're closing your eyes and you feel like the cold of the breeze of that day your brother died, for example. Is that still out there?
That's among the memories that
Or
that as specific as you can get.
like
You can-
sensory based. I think there's another one that does that.
that Meisner has.
There's
I'm not sure if Meisner uses memories, but they do work. The Meisner is more repetitive.
Yeah.
So you repeat the lines back and forth with your partner, and you learn them so well that it's mechanic. So without even working on the character, you mechanically learn how to say these lines, and then you work on the character. So I'm not as familiar with Meisner, but
because I remember we did for AMDA on our third semester. Our teacher made us do like sitting in a chair and like feel the chair, like smell the air, like make it very sensory. And I don't remember what technique that was, but he was like obsessed with this ancient instructor of one of Stanislavski's students. I just don't remember which one.
I've done similar things to Stella Adler. I think that could be it.
Maybe it was, but I think it was a man. It was a man.
It was a man, maybe.
But I don't know. The thing is that on our previous episode, if you guys watched it, you would notice that we were talking about with one of my classmates from AMDA that is now studying as Lee Strasberg. He couldn't name that much. He couldn't name. All props to him, but like he couldn't name like the difference between Stella Adler and Lee Strasberg, and now like, damn, I can't either. but it's crazy. It is crazy. Like I don't know. I love all the getting geeky and nerdy about, I guess, about the actors and instructors, and like their differences. I feel like it's crazy how big the difference can be between two students of one teacher, and like how they do stuff. I don't know. I'm rambling, but
no, not necessarily. I mean, I also see that even within my classmates at school, because we all come from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
There's lots of international students at Stella, so different backgrounds, different cultures, different levels of training prior to Stella Adler.
You knew Amalia Sandoval?
Yeah,
she went to my school in back home, like high school.
That's crazy.
Like she was 2 years.
We took an improv class together, Amalia and I. Very fun.
Yeah.
So different actors, even if we get taught the same thing, you end up just you create your own toolbox as an actor. So actors sometimes say that they don't have a method. They have their own method of what works for them.
Pick and choose.
Yeah.
That's great, because at the end of the day, it's whatever works for you and whatever makes you the actor you want to be. Like if you want to be a realistic actor and this method or this bits and pieces works for you, all the power to you. If you want to be more of like a comedic, like sitcom-ish, like actor, and you just want to do that, I guess, I don't know, Stanislavski is not for you.
Probably not. You're right. Yeah.
Like more.
Also, paces sometimes is different, because you mentioned sitcoms.
Yeah.
And TV tends to shoot. I'm not the most. I'm not an expert on TV, but TV tends to shoot very quick. They pump out the next week's episodes on the weekend. They give you the sides, and then you're shooting.
Well, that used to be before streaming, right?
Yeah, now
When
TV has changed. Now there's
right,
less episodes, more time.
now
But
there's like 8 episodes maximum, and
But even like certain TV shows, like soap operas, are like that still.
yeah, true.